In the ancient land of Australia, where the 5 rivers flow, there existed a kingdom called Kavadapur. This kingdom was ruled by a young, introspective king named Varan, who loved poetry and philosophy more than the affairs of state. But the kingdom's greatest mystery was its queen. For 7 years, she hadn't spoken a single word. Known only as the Silent Queen, she communicated through gestures, expressions, and her mesmerizing eyes that seemed to hold untold stories. The palace was shrouded in an eerie silence. Courtiers whispered in corridors, "The queen is cursed." Servants claimed she was born mute, but King Varan knew the truth. On their wedding day 7 years earlier, a mysterious woman had appeared and pronounced, "She shall remain silent until someone understands the language of her silence." For 7 years, King Varan had tried. He wrote her poems daily. "Your silence is an ocean deep, where words like pearls in darkness sleep. Your quiet is a language true, where notes replace what words can't do." One day, after hearing this poem, the queen did something extraordinary. She smiled. Then she traced a broken chain in the air with her finger. That night, King Varan had a vivid dream. A golden bird with 7 colored feathers flew into his chamber. "King Varan," the bird spoke, "your queen's silence is no curse, it's a voluntary sacrifice. She renounced her voice so your kingdom might rediscover the value of words." "But why?" the king asked in his dream. "Your people had forgotten," the bird explained. "They spoke endlessly, but their words held no truth, no compassion, no love. Words had become weapons. By sacrificing her voice, she made you understand what real words are worth. How can I break this silence?" Find the 7 beads of the garland of melodies. Each bead is hidden in a different musical raga. When the garland is complete, her voice shall return. When King Varan awoke, he found the queen already waiting. She showed him 7 fingers, then pointed to 7 sunrises painted on her chamber wall. The king summoned the kingdom's oldest musician. "Your Majesty, Raga Bhairava is the melody of dawn," the musician explained. "It represents truth and mystery. At sunrise, the royal trio climbed a sacred hill." As the musician played Raga Bhairava, a nearby rock began to glow. From it emerged the first golden bead, inscribed with the word, "Truth." The queen touched the bead, and a voice echoed, "Truth is the first note of any meaningful speech." On the second day, they entered the ancient royal library. "Raga Malakans is the melody of night and intellect," the musician explained. Under moonlight streaming through stained glass, the musician played. The oldest book in the library opened itself. The voice said, "Words without wisdom are hollow shells." The queen gently turned the book's pages, then looked meaningfully at the king. He understood she wanted every child in the kingdom to have access to education. As days passed, they collected beads representing compassion from Raga Todi, found in the hut of a poor elderly woman. Beauty from Raga Bhupali, found within the kingdom's most beautiful rose. Emotion from Raga Sarang, rising from the river's depths. Peace from Raga Yama, offered by the temple deity. Love from Raga Shibaranyani, which fell from the starlit sky. Each bead came with a lesson. Each melody revealed a truth about communication. And with each discovery, King Varan transformed his rule. He established schools for all children. He created shelters for the poor. He encouraged arts and music. He became a more compassionate ruler. He learned to listen, not just hear. On the 7th day, King Varan assembled the beads, truth, wisdom, devotion, peace, love. The beads magically wove themselves into a golden garland. With trembling hands, King Varen placed it around the queen's neck. Suddenly, light erupted from the garland. 7 colored rays emerged from the queen's lips. And after 7 years of silence, she spoke, Varen. Her voice was like 7 melodies combined, soft yet powerful, gentle yet profound. I could always speak, the queen confessed, her voice musical and warm. But I chose silence, so you would learn to listen not just to words, but to their meaning, their weight, their power. She revealed her true identity. She was Serpi, an emissary of the goddess of speech, sent to Earth to teach humanity the value of words. Your kingdom spoke without thinking, she explained. Words were used to hurt, to manipulate, to show power. My silence was my protest. My silence was my lesson. King Varen and Queen Serpi transformed Kavitapur into Shabadpur, the city of words, governed by new principles. Speak truth. Lies were prohibited. Share wisdom. Education was free for all. Show compassion. The poor were cared for. Create beauty. Arts flourished. Express emotion. Feelings were valued. Maintain peace. Conflicts were resolved through dialogue. Spread love. Love was the highest law. The kingdom became legendary. Visitors marveled at how children chose words carefully, how elders spoke with kindness, how even disagreements were resolved with respectful dialogue. Years later, King Varen asked, Serpi, how did you endure 7 years of silence? She smiled, her eyes holding 7 years of unspoken love. When love is deep enough, silence speaks. Every moment of my silence was saying I love you. And your silence taught me, King Varen replied, that love isn't just in words, it's in actions, in patience, in understanding. King Varen and Queen Serpi had a daughter named Vani, which means speech. They taught her to be the queen of words, first be the queen of hearts. When your heart contains truth, compassion, and love, your words will always be beautiful. Vani grew to be the wisest, kindest princess the kingdom had known, continuing her parents' legacy. To this day in Punjab, when poets write beautiful verses, people say, this is King Varen's legacy. And when someone loves deeply without needing constant declarations, people say, this is Queen Serpi's spirit. The story teaches that words have power to create or destroy. Sometimes silence speaks louder than words. True love often speaks through actions, not just declarations. Listening is as important as speaking. Patience and understanding can break any curse.